Chris says, my site is a complex solid structure with an IFTTT brand network around it. My confusion is on what type of anchor text to use in the post linking back up to the child category pages. I thought it was suggested in the IFTTT training to use long phrases and even an entire sentence to avoid short exact match keyword anchor text being syndicated out to the four blogs and the network. But it also seems we should use strong, important keywords to link up to the child pages to reinforce to Google what the child page is about. I feel like I'm missing out on strong internal linking power because out of fear, I'm using long phrases instead of keywords for the anchor text. What do you suggest for the links? Thanks. Chris, I understand your concern, but what I was talking about specifically with using the longer phrases and that kind of stuff, using sentences, that's if you're using a tiered network. Because if you're using a branded network and you've only got 3 or 4 blogs in that network, which would be Blogger, Tumblr, WordPress, and then perhaps Medium or Weebly, one of those, or blog.com, for example, any one of those, you're only looking at 3 or 4 anchor text links. So what I would do is I would go ahead and use your exact match keyword as your internal link, which will syndicate out to the network, but it's only 3 or 4 different blog properties. So you're only getting three or 4 external links with that exact match, and they're Web 2 links. So that's not quite the same as if you were like building like a real strong PBN link. Like if you were to build like 4 or 5 really strong PBN links with exact match anchors, that could tip you past the beyond the over optimization scale. But for the blog sites, it's not really an issue. On a 2-tier network, you got to be careful, because on a 2-tier network, now you're looking at 12 to 15, 12 to 16, depending on whether you're using 3 or 4 blogs per network, you're looking at 12 to 16 anchor text links. So when you're using tiered networks, which I don't suggest you'd ever do anyways, you can. We always suggest you use a tier 1 network only for blog syndication. Don't worry about it. Just make sure that if you're going to continue linking from blog posts to those top level category pages or child category pages, as you say here, that you don't just hammer the same keywords over and over again. If you're going to be continually linking from your blog to those category pages, make sure you vary your anchor text and your link types, right? Vary your anchor text, use naked URLs, generic terms. You could also use, like I mentioned before, 3 different link types. You could do contextual links, which is typical. That's what most people will do. But you can also curate content from your pages or your category pages, whatever, into your blog posts. So then you end up using like a curation or a citation style link where you're citing an attribution style link where you're attributing where the content came from, right? The source, you're attributing the source. So that's the other way. And then you can also link with like a recommended reading or related resources box. So those are different link types as well. So you want to, again, I do recommend that you use exact match anchors to link to your category pages. Just make sure that if you're going to hammer away on those same category pages over and over again, that you vary your anchor text types, and your link type.